Your hip pain may not be coming from your hip at all, and the real source could be hiding somewhere else in your body entirely. And until you treat that source, the pain will never fully go away. And in today's video, I am going to show you why so many people keep treating the wrong place. I'm also going to show you the 3 hidden sources that trigger most hip pain and the simple 10-minute daily routine that targets the root cause and finally bring the lasting relief. So stay with me to the end because the solution is much simpler than you think. And here is the truth nobody tells you. There are 3 culprits involved in hip pain. The number 1 is your lower back. Your spine runs down at the center of your back, and the very bottom of that spine in your lower back, there are nerves. Big nerves that travel all the way down into your hip and your thigh and your legs. Now what happens when those lower back vertebrae get compressed or a disc bulges slightly out of place? Those nerves get irritated, and when a nerve is irritated, it sends pain signals not just to your back but down into your hip. Your hip feels the pain, but your back started it. This is called referred pain, and it fools people every single day. Then the second culprit is your SI joint. It is called the sacroiliac joint, or the SI joint for short. Place your hands on your lower back just above the buttocks. You will feel 2 little bumps, one on each side. Right behind those bumps is where your SI joint lives. The SI joint is the connection between your spine and your pelvis. It holds everything together. It absorbs shock every time you walk, every time you sit, and every time you stand up. But when that joint becomes inflamed or moves out of alignment even slightly, it sends sharp, deep pain radiating directly into your hip and buttocks. Many people spend months treating the hip when all along the SI joint was the real problem. And third is your psoas muscle. This muscle is deep inside your body. You can't see it or easily feel it from the outside, but it connects your lower spine all the way down through your pelvis to the very tip of your thigh bone. Think of it as the bridge between your upper and lower body. It controls your ability to lift your leg, walk forward, and stand upright. Now here is a problem. Every time you sit down in a car or a desk or a sofa, the psoas shortens and tightens, and most of us sit for hours every single day. So when the psoas stays tight for months or years, it pulls on the lower spine from the inside. It tilts your pelvic forward. It compresses your hip joint from above, and it causes a deep nagging ache that feels exactly like hip pain, but it is not. The truth is this: sitting too much tightens the psoas and lock the SI joint. And most people in the modern world sit for 8 to 12 hours a day. When the spine loses its natural curve from years of poor posture, the nerves feeding your hip become chronically irritated. When the muscles around your core and pelvis weaken with age, the SI joint loses its support and starts misfiring, sending constant pain signals to your hip. These are not rare medical conditions. They are happening to ordinary people every day at 35, at 50, at 70s. And the reason this stays hidden is simple. The pain is in the hip, but the problem is not in the hip. That gap between where it hurts and where it starts, that's what keeps people suffering for years. Now, before I give you the solution, now if this video is making sense to you right now, if you or someone you love have been struggling with hip pain and nobody has ever explained it this way before, please hit that like button right now, because when you like this video and subscribe to this channel, the platform shows it to more people who are silently suffering with the same problem. You could literally change someone's life today by just pressing that button. So go ahead and do it. Thank you. Now here is a 10 minutes daily fix that target the resource. These are simple, proven steps. No gym membership required, no equipment, just 10 minutes a day. And you have to be consistent. Now the first step is this: Release the psoas, and this takes just 2 minutes. The first thing you need to do is to release the tight psoas muscles. First thing, knee on one knee like you are about to propose, with one foot forward and the other knee on the ground. Now gently push your hip forward just slightly. You should feel a deep stretch at the very front of the hip in any side. Hold it for 30 seconds. Breathe deeply, switch sides. Do this twice on each side. That's 2 minutes. This simple stretch begins releasing the muscles that is pulling your spine and hip out of alignment. Then the second step is to decompress the SI joint, and this takes just 3 minutes. So lie on your back on a firm surface, a yoga mat or a carpet is perfect. Bend both knees with your feet flat on the floor. Now slowly let both knees fall to one side as far as is comfortable and hold for 20 seconds. Then bring them back to the center. Then let them fall to the other side. Hold again for 20 seconds. Do this 3 times on each side. You see, this gentle rotation helps to realign the sacroiliac joint and releases the muscles that locked it in place. Many people feel immediate relief from this one move alone. Then the third step is to strengthen the core and the gluteus. The final step is the most important for long-term relief. Your SI joint, your lower spine, and your psoas are all dependent on wanting to stay healthy, strong supporting muscle. So exercise 1. Lie on your back, knee bent, feet flat. Slowly raise your hip off the floor until your body forms a straight line from the shoulder to the knee. Squeeze your buttocks at the top. Hold for 3 seconds, then lower slowly. Do 10 of these. Then the second exercise is the dead bug. So all you need to do is to be still on your back. Extend both arms straight up to the ceiling. Bend both knees to 90 degrees. Slowly lower your right arm and left leg towards the floor, keeping your lower back pressed flat. Return, switch side, and do 8 repetitions on each side. These 2 exercises will build the deep core muscles that support your spine and pelvis, thereby reducing pressure on all of these 3. These 2 exercises will build deep core muscles that support your spine and pelvis, thereby reducing pressure on all 3 of those hidden sources of hip pain. If this video helped you understand your hip pain differently today, I'd love you to subscribe, because every week, every day, we break down real health problems in plain language so you can take better care of yourself and the people you love. And please share this video with someone in your life who has been quietly struggling with hip pain. It could be a friend, it could be a parent, it could be a colleague, or someone who deserves to finally get some answers. And drop a comment below and tell me which of these 3 hidden causes you think has been affecting you most. Is it your lower back, or your SI joint, or the psoas muscle? I will read every comment and I would like to hear from you. Thank you very much, and until next time, take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.